Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Bart with GeorgeTune.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the November 3rd, 2025 episode of Second Cup. How are you this morning? We've got a November autumn chill in the air, no doubt about it. Doesn't look like we're going to get much higher than about 55 degrees here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that sort of thing. And we're getting down into the low 40s, maybe upper 30s. Yeah, so that November chill is just kicking in. I hope you're enjoying a good hot cup of coffee with me this morning. I am enjoying right here. I've got the Wawa coffee that came from viewer James Sefton. James, thank you very, very much. We're enjoying this. We've got a 12-ounce bag here. You can hear that right there. And yeah, it's getting low. This is good. This is good coffee. It really is terrific. And we're enjoying it in our Cleveland Browns coffee mug. Thanks again to Jim from Northfield, James Gaza, for sending this along to the channel. Really do appreciate it. He sent us two of these Cleveland Browns mugs. So we're enjoying the coffee in our Cleveland Browns mug, the Wawa coffee that just arrived there in Dayton, Ohio. They got a Wawa over there, and they're building another one. I think they're building another one, according to what James was saying. Hang on, let me get a sip. Oh, yeah, that's terrific. And I hope you're enjoying a good cup of coffee with me this morning. How are you this morning? Did you watch the World Series? My gosh. Game 7, Saturday night. It went late into the night. It went 11 innings. And it was a real heartbreaker for the Toronto fans. Their team really, really came to play. And the Dodgers just would not give up. What an amazing, amazing game that was. I hope you were able to see some of it, because were a lot of plays in there for the history books. No doubt about it. The Dodgers won 5-4 in the bottom of the 11th inning. And my gosh, that ninth inning, the bottom of the ninth, when Toronto could have won it, there was a call at home plate where the runner was called out. It was so close. You're going to see this video replay on social media for decades. I mean, you're going to see people go in and use AI tools and other video editing tools to try to isolate that foot as it's sliding towards home plate, and the catcher's foot that came up just slightly to catch the ball and then came back down, and the umpire ruled that the runner was out because I guess, according to the umpire, the catcher's foot was back down on home plate before the runner's foot slid into home plate. It was so close. My gosh. Here's a little recap that I believe came from the Sporting News. The second out of the inning came on a terrific play by Miguel Rojas, who saw the potential winning run darting home, nearly stumbled backwards, and then fired a throw right to Will Smith, the catcher, to get the force out. Dodgers fans had to hold their breath while the play was reviewed, as Smith's foot appeared to come off of home plate when he caught the ball, but it quickly became clear he got his foot back down in time to get the charging Isaiah Kiner Falefa. You know what? I think Toronto fans are going to disagree with that term clearly. I don't think it's clear at all. It is so close. My gosh. And of course, the game ended on a broken bat double play in the bottom of the 11th. That was another big highlight. Oh my gosh, what a fantastic, fantastic World Series it was. I hope you were able to catch a few games, and I hope you saw Game 7 Saturday night, because I was really excited for watching Game 7. You've got an extra innings World Series Game 7 in the month of November. How often does that happen? Yeah, that was pretty rare. So, yeah, really, really entertaining game. And you know what? I just happen to think that during the month of October, all 4 major sports are in season. You've got Major League Baseball that's in postseason. You've got the NFL, which is in midseason. You've got the NBA that is starting their season, and you also have the National Hockey League starting their season. So how about that? Plenty of sports to entertain you during the month of October, and again, capping it off with the end of the World Series. So we'll have to wait another 4 or 5 months until baseball begins again, probably, the middle of February, end of February, when pitchers and catchers report to spring training, and then we get to do it all over again and see if the Dodgers can three-peat, because this was their defending title game or title series. They won the World Series last season, and they were defending their title, and they ended up winning. But boy, oh boy, I know a lot of folks out there were rooting for Toronto, and that team had a lot of heart. And again, that play at home plate in the bottom of the 9th, where Toronto could have won it all, people are going to be looking at that replay for decades to come. That is baseball history right there, and I hope you were able to see it live and witness it, because that sort of thing doesn't happen too often. It was a really, really well-played game. And regarding the play at home plate, a lot of folks now, if you go up to X and other social media platforms, they're talking about what the catcher should have done, what the runner should have done. If Rojas hadn't stumbled, maybe he would have thrown it a little sooner, and it would have been really, really clear that the throw would have beaten the runner by a step or two. Had Rojas not stumbled backwards, and a lot of folks are saying maybe if the runner had slid head first, maybe his hand would have gotten there sooner than his foot, or maybe he should have stayed upright and run right through the base. That would have maybe allowed him to more clearly beat the throw. I don't know. It's the kind of thing that baseball fans are going to be talking about and debating for years and years to come. And isn't that part of the fun of baseball? To have those kinds of discussions, I think that's part of the attraction of sporting events, when you can rehash and Monday morning quarterback things and look over it again and try to rearrange history in your mind. It's all part of the fun and attraction of sporting events. But let's help you rearrange some things in your shave den. Thanks very much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Well, this past Saturday, Phoenix Shaving had a double drop. I got the email here about a half an hour ago, so I guess it's a follow-up email. And it says, a few surprises for you from the OG Sci-Fi Shavers, the original Sci-Fi Shavers. Epic scents for fall and winter. But first, upgrade your Secret Santa this year in true Shave Cadet fashion. That's right, folks. We now offer some pretty cool original shave-themed wrapping paper for this year's giving season. Check them out. Yeah, you need to check it out up there. They've got some really neat gift-giving wrapping paper. This is really terrific. Check out the vintage razor gift wrapping paper. I like that one a lot. Let me give you the exact name so you know what to look for. Vintage Safety Razor Gift Wrap Paper by Phoenix Shaving. That's the one that I think would be perfect. They have some others there, but this one I'm really drawn to. This one's terrific. So if you have a piece of wet shaving gear, especially a razor, this gift wrap would be perfect. What a terrific, terrific idea. That's absolutely fantastic. Well, let's continue here. They've got a creature double feature release, ESP and La Sirena. Actually, it's ESP and La Sirena. That's it. La Sirena. That's Spanish for the mermaid. And I've got to look at these names here because not only does Phoenix Shaving create some marvelous scents, but they come up with some of the most creative brand names for their shave subs. So this one, ESP is easy enough, but the second one is La Sirena. That's spelled L-A, and then the second word is S-I-R-E-N-A, and it's pronounced Sirena, the mermaid, La Sirena. This week's dual release, ESP and La Sirena. Cadets, fasten your seatbelts and loosen your minds. We've got another double feature weekend worthy of a midnight drive-in under a lavender sky. This Saturday, well, it was this past Saturday, two powerhouses from opposite ends of the sensory spectrum collide. The esoteric ESP, extrasensory perfuming, and a resurrected 1990s icon reborn in our timeline as La Sirena. And if that's not enough to make your lather levitate, we're also unleashing the long-requested Greenwich Envy Cube 2.0, the pre-shave many of you have been patiently and telepathically manifesting into permanent existence. Now, here's ESP, extrasensory perfuming, a scent beyond senses, the dark heart of a tar. Now, that's spelled A-T-T-A-R, and it rhymes with guitar. A tar. From the outer edges of awareness comes ESP, a fragrance that doesn't just sit on your skin, it whispers to it. This is no ordinary shave day scent. It's a real gin in a bottle. Now that's spelled D-J-I-N-N. It's another word for genie. That's right, it's a real genie in a bottle. A smoky invocation drawn from the same ancient well the old mystics once sipped before naming the stars along the spice trail. Here's the scent profile: white sage, palo santo, patchouli, English lavender, coriander, ginger, arborwood, benzoin, labdanum, and oak moss. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Each note is a channel, a key to realms between sight, sound, and scent. ESP isn't content with being smelled. It wants to be felt. An attar for the initiated, a shadowy, grounding presence that lingers like the echo of a dream you're not sure you had. Where meta-nectar is sunlight and renewal, ESP is moonlight and memory, an aromatic seance conjured for cold nights, deep insights, and anyone who believes scent can open doors to other places in time. Fun fact, an attar, also known as itar, is one of the world's oldest forms of perfume, a natural fragrance oil traditionally distilled from flowers, woods, and resins, using copper stills and sandalwood as the base. Attars mature over time, deepening in character as they mingle with the wearer's own skin chemistry. Ancient mystics believed each drop carried a hidden vibration, not just scent, but soul, a whisper from the natural world. ESP is our modern attempt to capture that same mystical spirit, not unlike a Swami. How about that? That's really very, very inviting, isn't it? Yeah, ESP from Phoenix Shaving, it's available right now. And also from Phoenix Shaving, La Sirena, the rebirth of a 1990s classic. The siren sings again, sun, moon, and stars rebooted. A little something for her and him. If ESP gazes into the shadow, La Sirena rises from it, luminous, nostalgic, and hypnotically balanced. Our latest homage revives the original 1994 Karl Lagerfeld masterpiece, Sun, Moon, and Stars, composed by legendary Sophia Grosjean. This is not the watered-down reformulation that haunts the duty-free shelves in between the dimensions. This is the real deal, resurrected in all its celestial glory. A perfume that floats between worlds, weaving fruit, floral, and amber into a fragrance that somehow smells like both memory and rebirth. Here's the character, a complex, long-lasting floral oriental with juicy fruits, not the gum guys, heliotrope, jasmine, orchid, and a warm, powdery vanilla amber musk base. To my nose, a perfect cold weather scent. The reputation is known for its richness, longevity, and unmistakable elegance. Wow! Let me give that to you again. Character. A complex, long-lasting floral oriental with juicy fruits, not the gum guys, heliotrope, jasmine, orchid, and a warm, powdery vanilla amber musk base. To my nose, a perfect cold weather scent. Wow, that's really terrific. Here's the scent profile. It's unisex. Top notes: peach, pineapple, water lily, freesia, rose, and bergamot. Heart notes: carnation, narcissus, heliotrope, orris, orchid, orange blossom, jasmine, and lily of the valley. Base notes: vanilla, sandalwood, amber, musk, and cedar. With La Sirena, we're honoring one of the most magnetic fragrances of the 1990s, Sun, Moon, and Stars. This release is not a reinterpretation of a modern remix. It's a faithful homage to the original 1994 formula as it was first experienced. Our goal, as always, was to stay true to the vintage fragrance, not the new reformulated version that came years later. The scent of Sun, Moon, and Stars has changed significantly since the 1990s due to discontinuation and reformulation under new ownership. We wanted to capture the magic and mystique of that first era, the true Lagerfeld version composed by Sophia Grosjean, and make it accessible once more to both longtime fans and a new generation of fragrance lovers. While Sun, Moon, and Stars was marketed to women, some men wore it in the 90s because it was considered a unisex scent due to its warm and musky base notes. It's true, though originally marketed for women, I've always considered it unisex by nature, a warm, luminous amber floral that could easily live on anyone's skin. And, amusingly enough, many of our male testers who tried the sample without reading the label agreed completely. Seriously, I keep getting PMs and emails asking in excited tones when this will drop. If you know your shave and male grooming history, this tracks with many popular classics. Here's the fragrance inspiration. La Sirena draws directly from the original 1994 Karl Lagerfeld release, not the reformulated editions that followed. The scent belongs to the floral oriental family, softly fruity at the top, elegantly floral in the heart, and warmly resinous at the base. The result is an atmosphere both nostalgic and timeless. It carries the elegance of the 1990s without ever feeling dated. Powdery yet grounded, ethereal yet deeply human. Fans of our ever-popular Alfin or discontinued Hatha will undoubtedly enjoy this, I believe. Now, here they describe the vibe. La Sirena feels like a dream remembered clearly decades later, glowing, soft, and still so magnetic. Its balance of fruit, floral, and woods makes it transcend gender altogether. There's even an incense-like depth that emerges in the dry down, reminding some of resin burning in a quiet room or a head shop. This is a scent that lingers in the mind long after it leaves the skin, one that evokes warmth, calm, and a certain lunar serenity. A scent you can really sit with, I promise. And who knows what memories it will conjure up. Not only does the scent stick in my mind vividly, but the original bottle itself, frosted midnight blue glass covered in tiny suns, moons, and stars, topped with a mysterious gold cap. To me, this particular strain of cobalt blue glass was a real thing in the 90s. Wine bottles, kitchen cups, and even Arizona iced tea. And they wrap up by giving the origin story of the mermaid art for La Sirena. And I will let you go up to the product page and read that for yourself. It's rather involved, but there is a lot of backstory there and something from the mythical world that Doug and Fran love to interweave into their whole product line. So I will let you read all about it. But there you go, La Sirena from Phoenix Shaving. This also dropped this past Saturday. A couple of really, really great shave soap scents and a complete line of wonderful, wonderful items in both scents from Phoenix Shaving for the fall and winter months. Give it a look. Oh, and we almost forgot, Greenwich Envy Cube 2.0 has landed. The rumors are true, the signs were real, and the stars have aligned. The long-awaited Greenwich Envy Cube 2.0 is finally here to stay. Your pre-shave prayers have been answered. You're welcome. Here's the scent profile. The top notes are ginger, cardamom, pepper, and orange. Middle notes are sandalwood, cedar, and carnation. Bottom notes are incense, tobacco, vanilla, vetiver, and patchouli. Wow. And as I say here in their email newsletter, thanks again, Shave Cadets, for making it this far. I am aware I ask a lot, but I think we make it worth it. No? And that is that. So there you go. Shave on and stay groovy. Sincerely, Doug, Fran, and Huxley over at Phoenix Shaving. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. They got a new towel as well. Hang on. New towel. Find the official Cosmic Barber towel here. It's 11 by 18 inches in size. I'm clicking on that link. Check it out. The official Phoenix Shaving Cosmic Barber towel. It's the perfect hot towel. Add a little zing to your shave routine. Turn your next shave into a retro cosmic ritual with our official Phoenix Shaving Cosmic Barber towel. Whether you're a die-hard straight razor traditionalist or a double-edged devotee, this bold mustard yellow beauty featuring our iconic DB Cooper logo in cosmic aqua blue is ready to elevate your entire shave den. Oh, wow, that's terrific. This isn't just a towel, it's a throwback to the golden age of barbershops, reborn with a Phoenix twist. Perfect for shave of the day photos. This rad little number looks just as good hanging on your rack as it does wrapped around your face. Wow, check that out. That is awesome. Brand new towel from Phoenix Shaving. Wow, a lot of great stuff from Phoenix Shaving this morning. Get up there, check it out. PhoenixArtisanAccoutrements.com will get you there. Go up to Google and type in Phoenix Shaving or PhoenixShaving.com will get you there as well. Check it all out. Download the app. You'll get it on your smartphone and you'll be able to see all this great gear up there. Their new releases, their shave towels, everything up there. Coffee mugs. Yeah, they got a terrific line of wet shave gear and products to accentuate your shave den from Phoenix Shaving. Give them a look. Well, on November 1st, Sterling Soap Company released their holiday lineup. Live now, November 1st release. Something about this year has us gladly welcoming in our Christmas season lineup even more than usual. It could be the new scents, Gingerbread Man and Eggnog, offered in the full line of products, or the excitement of cozy evenings in cooler temperatures. We're just a little closer to the warm glow of Christmas lights that invite you to slow down and enjoy this time with family and friends. So, without further ado, let's get into the release. The button below will take you to all the release products, or scroll down for more details. That is from their email newsletter. But yeah, let's get into it. First up is Christmas Eve. With a base blend of pine, fir, evergreen, and mistletoe, and top notes of warm vanilla, cranberry, and seasonal spices, this scent is sure to put you in the Christmas spirit. Wow, that one sounds wonderful. Next up is their new Gingerbread Man. Everything but his gumdrop buttons. This is a molasses dream made sweeter by the season. Wow, that sounds marvelous. Also new from Sterling, eggnog. Our eggnog scent beautifully captures the thick, creamy beverage that feels more like a dessert than a holiday beverage. With a slight spiciness from the nutmeg, this scent will definitely have you feeling really nice. Real nice. Then they have frankincense and myrrh, a scent that's fit for a king and this season. Splash on a rich blend of frankincense, myrrh, vanilla, cardamom, and copaiba balsam. I've never heard of that one. That's spelled Copaiba. Copaiba balsam. Wow, that's terrific. They also have candy cane, a true candy cane scent. It's peppermint in your face with a little sweetness, perfect for the season. They also have chestnuts roasting. It's exactly what you think it is. A warm, crackling fire with notes of vetiver, cedar, and sandalwood, and of course, chestnuts and ski lodge. You'll feel like you're tucked up at a fancy mountain ski resort with this scent. It's woodsy, spicy, a little fruity, and you'll swear there's a crisp, cool breeze blowing through your shower. How about that? And they also have other items for the Christmas season like apple waffle candle and wax melt, as well as a bourbon pumpkin candle and wax melt. And don't forget Zenith Brush restock and mid-October release. Our Zenith brushes were out of stock for too long, but they're live on the website now. We also launched Bonafide products. That's the scent. Bonafide. That's the scent. The scent is Bonafide. We also launched Bonafide products with a body lotion edition this year. Due to overwhelmingly positive feedback on apple waffle and bourbon pumpkin, we've brought these two back as bath soaps with the intention of launching a full line next year. So we'll let you get on up to Sterling Soap Company's website and check out everything that they have there to offer. They got all these wonderful holiday releases, a lot of great new stuff up there, and the Zenith brushes are back in stock. So get up to www.sterlingsoap.com and check it all out. Well, this past Friday, which was Halloween, we did a Halloween shave with the new Moon Striker shaving brush from Phoenix Shaving. So if you missed that, check out this past Friday, October 31st, for that review and use of the Moon Striker shaving brush. It's a terrific, terrific looking shaving brush, and it really offers a wonderful amount of performance in building a lather. And you can use it for face lathering, bowl lathering. It really is a very, very versatile brush. Looks great. Well, anyhow, we've been talking about it on the Monday Morning Mailbag and reviewing it on the channel. And viewer Ron Wright sent along this email and review of the Moon Striker shaving brush. Now, we're going to share this in this coming Monday Morning Mailbag because he sent along pictures. But I want to give you the review to remind you about the Moon Striker shaving brush. Get up there and get one, because I'm hearing great things from other viewers and wet shavers out there regarding this shaving brush. And Ron's comments and review reflect that. Here's what he writes. Good morning, Mark. My Moon Striker brush finally arrived this past Monday. And as promised in the comments section of the show a couple of weeks ago, here are my thoughts on the new Phoenix Shaving Moon Striker brush. The obvious thing is I love the look. As you can see in the one picture, I have a vintage boar brush from Stanley Home Products that is similar in style. Now you've got to see this picture because the base of this Stanley brush is identical to the Moon Striker. It really is remarkable. Stay tuned. Get up to the next Monday Morning Mailbag. You'll see all these pictures. He continues here. Not the same brush Doug used as the inspiration for the Moon Striker, but close. And I love that little Stanley. I also attached a picture of it alongside the Phoenix Shaving Peregrino and Amber Aerolite so anyone who has either of those can have a good visual on the size. Performance-wise, I really like it. I have quite a few vintage bore brushes in my collection that I use regularly, and the backbone of the Moonstriker is like that of one of those bores. Yet the tips are softer like the Peregrino and Amber Aerolite. What a wonderful combination. I used the Moonstriker with a variety of hard and softer soaps this week, and it lathered as well as the other Phoenix shaving brushes. And as to how it feels in the hand, comfortable and secure in the grip. Overall, the Moonstriker is a winner. I don't know how he does it, but Doug just keeps knocking it out of the park with his products on all points. Thanks again for all you do for the wet shaving community. And that comes from Ron Wright. And when he says the Stanley brush looks close, the base looks close to the Moonstriker, my gosh, it's very, very close. Wait till you see the photo. But a really, really terrific review from Ron Wright. We're going to run this again on the Monday Morning Mailbag. We'll show you the pictures. And again, everyone just loving this Moonstriker brush. Great backbone, soft tips, great for bowl lathering, great for face lathering. And Ron, I agree with you, a real secure grip in the hand. It's because that base has those fins and those channels into it. Makes it look like the base of a rocket. And it just allows you to get a really nice firm grip. Really, really terrific, terrific shaving brush. The Moonstriker from Phoenix Shaving. Get up to phoenixartisanaccoutrements.com or just Google phoenixshaving.com. You'll get right up to their website. Type in Moonstriker, Stryker, and that'll take you right to the shaving brush. Ron, thanks so much for the terrific review. Really do appreciate it. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie to you. And I've recommended this movie before, right around the holiday season. And we are just rolling into November here. And before you know it, the holidays are going to be upon us. So you might be getting your holiday jollies on. So I've got the perfect movie for you. And I'm recommending it because I happened to see a documentary regarding VistaVision camera technology that was created and invented by Paramount Studios back in the early 1950s. And this particular movie I'm recommending from 1954 was the first movie shot with this new VistaVision camera. And the movie is White Christmas, Irving Berlin's White Christmas, starring Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, and Vera Ellen. And here's the thing about VistaVision that I learned from this documentary. VistaVision was a widescreen format that increased clarity and detail, which means when they're remastering it into new digital formats, you're getting this beautiful, beautiful, clear, colorful image from 1954 that is just striking. Now, I've got a regular DVD copy of White Christmas right here, and it looks beautiful. It really does. But it's now available in a 4K edition. Paramount Studios released White Christmas in a 4K Ultra HD remastered edition in celebration of the film's 70th anniversary on November 5th, 2024. And here's what you can expect with a 4K release. The 4K edition includes Ultra HD Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray, and a digital copy. Video quality. It features native 4K resolution 2160p with Dolby Vision and HDR10, offering enhanced color and contrast. And I just mentioned that the picture is very striking. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's beautiful, and I am just watching a standard DVD. Imagine how vibrant and colorful and beautiful and how much detail you can see watching it in 4K. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Now, for audio options, you've got English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and 2.0 Mono, plus dub tracks in German, Spanish, French, and Italian. This is available from Amazon, Best Buy, Target, etc. This edition is ideal for fans of classic cinema who want to experience the vibrant VistaVision visuals and Irving Berlin's timeless music in modern clarity. Wow! If you're planning a holiday movie night, this version is a festive upgrade. Absolutely. So check it out from 1954, White Christmas, starring Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, Vera Ellen. Terrific Irving Berlin songs and music, and that VistaVision clarity. It just pops right off of the screen. And again, I'm just watching standard 1080 on my television. If you've got something like Blu-ray or 4K, my gosh, you're going to be in for a beautiful, beautiful visual treat. Really amazing. The film holds up very, very well. I mean, it just looks terrific. The story's great. The songs are great. And really, when you see a movie from 1954 that is so colorful and vibrant and so well produced, wow, yeah, what a treat. So if you're kicking off the holidays a little earlier, Irving Berlin's White Christmas, get it on DVD, get it on 4K if your television can handle 4K. Sit back and enjoy. Irving Berlin's White Christmas from 1954. Check it out. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show, and I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.